Anglerfish is a dramatic monologue that I adapted from a free verse poem of the same name by Maverick. It explores the ideas of self-sacrifice and insecurity in relationships through the metaphor of two friends walking on a beach together. Listen to this one-sided conversation to learn more about the nature of their friendship. This is Anglerfish. Here are 3 things that know to be true, unranked by order or importance. Number 1. If you get stabbed, you're supposed to keep the blade in. Otherwise, you'll bleed out. Number 2. I'm very bad at saying I love you. And number 3. We know more about the moon than we do about the ocean. Some footnotes on each of these. Number 1. I have never been stabbed, nor do I know anyone who's been stabbed. I also don't plan on getting stabbed in the near future. Number 2. It's not that I can't physically say it, it's that I've never felt like I meant it. I just say it to make other people happy is all. And number 3, by we, I don't mean me personally. I don't know as much about either of them as scientists do, and scientists have concluded that we know more about the moon than we do about the ocean. Now, I know a lot of other things, but these 3 in particular have an unwelcome place in my twisting chest. Why does being stabbed have to hurt twice? Why can't an act of good be just that? Why do we know less about something I could touch right now if I pleased? Why did you bring your knife to our walk on the beach? None of this sits right with me. Does it sit right with you? Are you even listening? I'm talking to you. I know I'm just rambling, but I appreciate being listened to. And you never know when this sort of thing can come in handy. Do you remember the first time I ever told you I loved you? Genuinely? That was the year that we kept coming to this beach until mid-October. I told myself that the first day I had to wear a sweatshirt would be the day I did it, so I kept wearing my t-shirt and shorts until it was 40 out. And then when I finally did have to do it, I was shaking like a leaf. But not because of the cold that time. And when you said it back, I felt so uncomfortable that I decided that I would tell you that since 70% of the Earth is covered in oceans, that means the majority of their world spends this time in eternal darkness. Wasn't that weird? Moments like these prove to me that you're my best friend. And they keep me away from questions such as, do you love me as much as I love you? And why am I so attached to you? And do I really love you, or do I just know that you need me? You know, before I met you, I equated saying I love you to flicking on a light switch. It was quick, it was effortless, and it lit up the room. Now that I actually mean it when I say it, it feels a whole lot more like ripping out my own heart. Are you even listening? Look, I know things are bad for you right now, but if you would just let me help you, we can make it better. You keep luring me in with this false sense of security that you might actually be fine this time, and it's making that twisting my chest even worse. And I think you should put that knife down. It hurts you twice, you know. Here. Let me hold on to it for you. I've got a great spot for it. I hope it hurts less on the way out. Can I tell you about the ocean? I know more about the ocean than I do about the moon. Would you mind if I talk to you about the ocean for a while? Please. Please let me talk about the ocean. Please say something. I'm sorry I took your knife, okay? Is that what you want to hear? I'm sorry I took your knife. I'm sorry I stuck it in my side. And I'm sorry I'm getting blood all over the sand right now. It just looked like you might do something stupid, like stick it in your throat, and I didn't want you to die like that. Not now, not here, not ever, okay? I'm sorry. Will you look at me now? Look at me. I just want to tell you about the ocean. Anglerfish can glow in the dark. Isn't that interesting? Isn't it? I love you. See, I said it. I'll say anything. I love you. I said it, I meant it, and I'm barely even shaking this time. Are you even listening?